What's up, guys? It's Vic again. Yeah, I may look a little different. Buzz my head off. Starting fresh. But today is a little bit of a different video. Today I'm taking you guys along with me on a little quick fix I gotta do on my bike, on my YFZ 450. I've been getting a little bit of coolant leak from the crankcase. So I gotta go back in there, replace some seals, some O-rings, and the impeller shaft. So, alright, so as you can see, I got my baby right here. Got my Y off the trailer. Got this 400 right here. I'm also waiting for an oil tank to finish this one off, and that should come in today, so hopefully that's done today. And now that I have the bike off the trailer, I actually wanted to go ahead and do the zip tie mod within the carb. And if you guys don't know what the zip tie mod is on the YFZ 450s, it's basically putting a zip tie in the carb where the throttle cable inserts into, and you're basically taking away some free play that's within that area. When you accelerate, you get some bogging at the top, my bad, bottom end when you take off. So that basically helps out in removing some of that bogging. It's not going to take it away completely, but I don't know, we'll see how it works. So first of all, what you guys have to do in order to go ahead and do the zip tie mod, you got to remove the side panel right here. So you got to take the seat off first of all. Then you're gonna have a little bolt holding the plastics down right here, one over here. You're gonna have one in here, in here is in this area as well. And so just take the quarter panel off, side panel off, and then you're gonna be able to see the carb right here. You might have to get that out of the way. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Alright guys, so I got this out of the way, and I also took the cover off. And calm down, buddy. Calm down, buddy. And I realized someone already did the zip tie mod on my bike, but I think I'm gonna take that tie off and redo it, just now that I'm already in here, you know, make sure it's done properly. I can see it's kind of coming off the edge there, so I'm gonna go ahead, take that off, slap another one on. So you basically wanna curve the end of the tie rod and curve it around the back of the little spring that's right here, and bring it around, attach it, tighten it up, make sure everything's tucked under the spring. You don't want anything getting stuck on the case or rubbing off on the case and getting in the way of your throttle response. So I'll get back to you once I'm done and ready with the zip tie mod. Then we'll move on to getting the side head off and getting on with replacing the bearings. Alright guys, so I got in there and I took out the old zip tie, and that was already in there, probably put in there by the previous owner or something, who knows. But I took out the old one, which was, for the record, like over here or something. It was kind of off-centered, and I put mine right in the center. And as you can see, I kind of took the head of the zip tie, the big square head, right in there, inside where it won't be knobbing on the case. And I think it's working better than it was before as far as the lag. It did have a bit more of a lag. Alright guys, so as you can see, I managed to take the case off I have it down right here. I was able to take off the impeller. As you can see, I have it right here. Now, I checked my impeller rod right here, and it's got some grooves on it, you know. It's not how it should be, that's for sure. Got the new one right here, a lot cleaner. Got my bushings and everything as well. Got everything I need. Now, the only problem I'm having right now is figuring out how to take the inside bushings out. Now, I saw a video where this guy had his special tool and all, but I'm gonna see how I can get around that. And if not, then I'll just have to do what I gotta do to get that out. But I have a feeling that the part I'm waiting for the 400 is here, so I'm gonna go check the front door step and see if it's here yet. What do we know? There it is. Genuine Honda parts. Now I think I'm gonna give the YFZ a little bit of a break, since I am kind of stumped on that, taking out the bearings and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the oil tank on the 400. Quick fix, and get this bike started finally. And I'll get back to you on that. So as you guys can see, the reason why I have to replace this is because as I was doing my very first oil change on this bike, and I was taking off the draining bolt, that happened. I completely stripped the bolt, and then this, which goes right in here, just snapped off. So I ordered myself a new one, and what they're starting to do now, since these Honda 400s came a little defective from that, fun fact, when they just started coming out, Honda was actually replacing these tanks under warranty because so many of them were breaking new. So what they started doing was added this reinforcement plate right here. You know, this one didn't have it. It just had the little thing coming out like that. This one has some reinforcement right here, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. And thank you, Honda, for sending me a new tank. I'm gonna go ahead and strap on the old hoses to the new tank, and then mount it up, fill her up with oil, and start her up. It's been a few weeks since she hasn't taken in some fresh air through those pistons, you know. So let's transfer these hoses. Alright guys, so it's the second day of this build on the YFZ, and it's the following day, and I'm gonna continue on trying to take these old seals out right here, and hopefully I get this baby reassembled soon, and I'll get back to you guys when I do. Alright guys, so what I'm going to try to do is take out the seals right here. Let me grab my tools real quick. So basically you want to use the screwdriver and take these out if you don't have the tool to take the seals out specifically. But alright, let's give this a shot right here. So that's one seal. And I think I'm gonna have to grab the hammer real quick so I can. Alright, so I got my hammer, got my screwdriver, and I'm gonna try to basically pop out the bearing in there, pop it out through the other side. Just be careful now, because I'm gonna be reusing this bearing. So just like that, we got the bearing out. Gotta check these out real quick. Alright. So, it's somewhat free. I should have ordered a new one. This bearing, luckily, is the one on the inside, preventing the fluid from going into your engine and mixing with your oil and stuff. So this one was still good, thank God, and it was preventing it from getting into the oil. But this one, the first one, is just shot, and it's just horrible. It's gone, it's trash. So that's why it was passing the first seal and coming out of the little weep hole right here. It's just tearing out, and that was what was telling me to change my seals, basically. Now, I'm gonna spray some WD-40 on this bearing just so it can be a little better off. Give it some spins. A little bit more in there. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good clean and a good wash. So I'll get back to you when I'm ready to drop the seals in, and I'll explain how to do that as well. And I'll get right back to you. Alright guys, so I got my gasket cleaned. Hey buddy, go back. Go. I'm doing something, buddy. And I had my seals, my new plastic seals. I had them in the freezer so they can cool off a little bit. Oh. And when they're really cold, freezer temperature, they tend to kind of condense a little bit, and they fall into the socket a little bit easier. Otherwise, you kind of gotta use like a nut and a bolt and kind of pry those together and put them into place. This way, you kind of just push them in with your fingers. It's super easy. Buddy, get out of the way. Alright. So, on the outside, we're gonna ground. You gotta move, buddy, you gotta move. Let's go. Let's go. No. 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 Alright, sorry about that. Behave. So like I was saying, on the outside you're gonna have the, I believe it's the smaller one. Yep. So oh no, I'm sorry. It's the other way around. So the big one on the outside. As you can see right here. And I do need a little bit of oil. Come here, Brown. Go. Outside. Look, it's a bird. Alright. Now I just need a little bit. Nice and wet. And these have an open side and a flat side on the back. In the open side you can see the metal spring that's in the inside. The metal spring, the open side, goes towards the outside. And same goes for the other one. Hey. Alright, so that's in there nice and flush. I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a few taps with this. Alright, buddy. Alright guys, it's almost in. And it's flush. Alright, seems like I did a good job. It's back in, flush. These are flush, and it's done. Next up is the new so I got myself a new seal, new O-rings as well. Here it is. I got my new impeller shaft because, as you guys can remember from yesterday, my old one was just shot. It had a bunch of rings going around it, a bunch of grooves that you can feel. That's no good. Never want that. So just go ahead. My hands are all greasy, so it's slippery. Alright. Here we have the new impeller shaft. And you just drop that in as so, like that. You get yourself your impeller. Just give it a bit of a look over. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and screw this on. Like so. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and grab these right here. And hold the impeller in place. Alright, seems to me like I'm ready to try to put this baby back on. Alright guys, so and all I've got to do now is pour some oil in there and start them up. So get back to you in a quick sec. Alright guys, so I finished off putting all the oil in, topped it off, and also topped this bad boy off too, the 400. Alright, I'm just about to start them up real quick, and I'm hoping that seal doesn't keep leaking, so let's put a close eye on that real quick. Set you guys down for a bit while I start them up. Here's a YFZ. Thank you guys for watching, and if you liked this video, if it helped you in any way, if you're having problems with the impeller, with the water pump, you know, leave a like, leave a comment, and thanks again for watching.